Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Good day, eh? See if I get the position right. I changed my camera a little bit so it doesn't move around all the time. Hopefully that's better. The camera messed up the other day. So hopefully everything looks all right there. Webcam. Move it down just a touch. That did anything? Oh. Oh, I don't want to just move the frame. Heck. Oh, my computer's being a bit crazy. Okay, let's fix this. She doesn't want to go where I want it to. There. I think that's better. I don't know if it's actually any different, but kind of pops right out otherwise. Alright, well, I guess we'll worry about that later. Hopefully it looks alright. Everything looks like it's in the right place to me, at least.
Welcome back, buddy.
Thanks, friend. Did I turn off the volumes? Yeah. I guess some people signed up following me when I wasn't even looking. Okay, get back to the road here. 3 car mastery points have been refunded. Wonder why I did that. So you got the car ready to go here. Just gotta figure out where I'm gonna go this time. Guess we're doing this road race here before. Holyrood. Oh, I should quickly look at my friends list here. Okay. Turn this down. Welcome whoever's new here. 200 mixer influence.
200 meters. Turn right.
959 mixer.
Turn right.
Let's turn this down just a bit. You get mixer influence by watching the stream.
In 200 meters, turn left.
So that'll help you level up.
Turn left.
Like that. On my page? No. In the Discord? On the Hoser Club? Oh.
You have arrived at your destination.
Should do exclamation social if you guys want to see the Discord link.
Okay.
Trying to grow that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Professor Fate. Welcome.
In unison.
Or there's down in the mixer buttons, there's also
Be seated.
a link for the social media too if you want to see what's going on. Trying to grow that Discord, you know, make it interesting. All right. Looks like I gotta pass some 5 people here. 5 drivatars. Black and blue's always in front of me too. Alright, here we go. I think I'm gonna catch the first guy here right away. Randall Thor. Oh, I think I missed that. I missed the flag. Rewind. Right when it was the action moment, it was like a movie. Cut. Reshoot. Right, black and blue, you're done. Or I'm done. That dirty black and blue sends me into the ditch when I was trying to knock him into the ditch. Alright, 4th place. One more. You and your Honda. Randall Thor. Pass him. He's like a big Xbox guy that I follow. Has a pretty good YouTube channel too. Miss Newfie girl, you're past. She's on the Mixer Canuck stream. Or no, team, I mean. I gotta figure out one of these Forza videos I put on YouTube. Has one song on there that gets the whole video to not display. So I tried the editing function, but it wasn't cooperating. I'll figure that out later. Made it. We made it, man. Hey, that guy's got a 2 too. How's the camera looking? Is that any better? It's not moving around all over the place? Before it was deciding to look at my games all the time and
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
check out what's going on.
100 meters, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, where is this sign? Is it on top? Of course it is. Is there a jump?
He told us that he could pay us $10 each.
Right, so we're not morons.
This car's passing after this. Oh. Thank you for the donation, Molly Millions. $5. I heard the hoser thing. The I should adjust the size so you could read your name a bit better. It's the first donation of the stream ever. Thank you very much. Just gonna make an adjustment so I can read your name though. Inflation. Not that. Webcam. Just gotta find it. I think my OBS is in bad need of a restart actually. Is it? Well, that means you gotta restart. I'm just sitting there too though. There's the alert box. Come on. There we go. Let's just move it down a little bit. Or move it up and then down and then not do anything. It's like a live edit session here. Come on, you dumb program. There, hopefully it's a little bit easier to read. Molly Millions is a huge name, so I had to adjust a little bit. Could be huge. All right. Might be able to adjust that more later, but it'll probably be there for a while yet. So thank you very much. Just like Elvis says. I'm gonna grab this fast travel board in your honor. I'll take the long route. I'll just do a giant donut first and then go over here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
kind of squished your
In 200 meters,
name into it,
turn
but
sharp left.
that's kind of how the program is set up, I guess.
You have arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That adjusts the goal too. You see that? 0.25%. The way to go. Exciting.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, there's another one on a super trailer. Eh? How are you supposed to even get up there? Did you get the agent? Did you get to see the animation for the donation?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
He's excited.
In 200 meters, turn right. In 100 meters, turn right.
I think you need like a super fast car, and then here's the jump.
Turn around when it is safe to do
For
so.
this jump that I
200
found,
meters, turn left.
you know, you should talk in chat so that people. Thank you, Molly Millions. You should talk in chat so people can actually hear you.
In 100 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Do a jump. Molly's
Recalculating route.
Molly's got the prime spot there now. For the first donation ever.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Alongside Professor Fate. Oh, look, I could find a way to get stuck in a tree. There we go. Where to? What's this one? Car files. Oh, I haven't done that. Let's try
Turn
that.
around when it is safe to do so.
Holy air. Holy air, Batman. Well, I need my other screen up. There we go.
Recalculating route.
By the way, welcome whoever's new. Please hit that follow button if you haven't done
400
so.
meters, turn left.
Do some Forza influence collecting by watching the
100
stream.
meters, turn right.
Watch me hit a tractor in the middle of the field.
Win. We're going to be
Well, thank you,
supervisors in the end.
Zedchog, for the host.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Oh,
You have arrived
slammed
at your
into another house.
destination.
The car files. What do we do in the car files? Get some business money. Yeah, you can own businesses in this
Very
Forza, I guess.
nice, am I right? Hans has got a consultancy
Engineering
out here testing
consultancy.
cars. He's a brilliant engineer, but not much of a driver. So he's looking for a business partner. Want to join the insurance business? Welcome to the insurance business, eh? You're going to love this.
Make sure my flag's
So
in place.
you are the one Joel has sent to help me, yes? My name is Hans Liebold. For 30 years, I designed and built performance vehicles in Germany, but I have come to the festival to pursue a more exciting vocation: insurance.
He's got the
That was
he's
a
got the
joke.
German accent
I'm
down.
trying to put you at your ease. It seems I have failed. No matter. Let us begin. Now, the
I wonder if
claimant in
they
our
actually
first case
hired a
poses an
German guy with an
interesting
accent,
question
or just
around
having somebody do a
acceleration
German
and
accent.
downforce. Now, if you would kindly take this Volkswagen Type 2 and attempt to make it take off. I assure you this is theoretically possible.
Say above.
Given sufficient
Oh, it's like
speed.
speed.
I have set your navigation.
Go to get. It's like they should do this with a bus in Forza one of these times. This is a VW. One of my former roommates had one of these cars. He was a farrier, so he worked on horses, horseshoeing and stuff like that. And he did that out of his van, so he kind of modified his van a little bit to accommodate for that.
But we must reproduce conditions as closely as possible, yes?
Oh, that was close. Closey mosey. Oh. We're almost there. Just gotta keep the speed up. No eyes.
The claim is disproved. The Volkswagen Type 2 cannot fly. But to be truthful, I'm not surprised by the results of this experiment. But you will learn I'm nothing
1 star.
if not thorough.
No. Welcome, Robert. No Emmys. Got a BMW. It's all right. Continue this.
Hello! I'm pleased to see you again. Not merely for
Oh, look at
professional
this car.
purposes, but also because of our developing social connection. Now,
It's a weird-looking
this
car.
is BMW Isetta. For its size, it is deceptively powerful and also highly maneuverable, though I think perhaps not so maneuverable for the claimant who delivered theirs into the back of a furniture truck. So, if you would please test the Isetta's ability to navigate traffic whilst avoiding collisions. For the experiment and for your own safety, of course.
Guess I could just drive anywhere. We're gonna drive over 138 again. Boy, this car is like super slow though. Oh, that was close. Oh, I lost all my speed. I get on like some big straightaway. I'm going full speed. This car is not getting up there. I have to turn around when I get to the top of this hill, I guess. Right, so this is a big hill going this way, so I think I'm going to try to go down here.
The test was unsuccessful,
Oh,
but
lame.
no matter. Failure is a great teacher.
Oh, agent left.
So, if you would please test the iSetter's ability to navigate traffic whilst avoiding collisions. For the experiment and for your own safety, of course.
Hopefully this goes downhill shortly. Just gotta pay attention. 16 seconds. Oh. Oh, 138. Lost it for a second there. Come on. 10 more seconds. Starting to go uphill, I'm scared. Ah, crap. Hey, Robert. Going good, thank you. How are you today? Look at this weird car I'm driving. Just gotta maintain this 138 speed for 10 more seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1.
And so the claim
Did
is
it.
disproved. with sufficient driver applications, a BMW Isetta
Good,
may
just
navigate
wrapped up
even
on a
dense
shift
traffic.
at
I would
Playland.
inform the claimant
It's
that
decent,
they
but
must
half the
simply try
rides
harder.
are. Thank you. Yes, I'm pretty excited. If you wanna, um, also if you want to contribute without donating, there's a link at the bottom called Loots. All right, just going to make sure my monitor thing here works so I can hear. How does Loots work? What it does is it shows a commercial like kind of in the top corner. It's no sound, it's just like a little thing, little video, and it produces ad revenue for however many people are watching, and you can do it every so often. So I guess if you make a little login, you can do it more easily, but you could put a little message and basically it plays that along with that. It's kind of good. I don't think it's very much, but I mean it adds up, I guess. You know. I didn't see anybody. Oh yeah, there, Testy. Thank you for the sparks. Sorry about that. I didn't notice that right away. Welcome, by the way. Stars for star there.
Our next case involves an outlandish claim and
I'm making you get these businesses in Forza Horizon 4, so I'm making some business money.
The Reliant Supervan. With some small stability enhancements, this design, in my opinion, is quite sound.
Look at these weird cars they put you in on
You
this.
will proceed, please, to Bamborough Castle,
Race to
where
the
we will attempt a
destination.
small and highly scientific jump.
Turn right.
You know, I would have probably traded one of these
Turn
weird
left.
engineered cars for a Tesla, though. And with Tesla in this version.
Turn left.
Ah, you see? My enhancements greatly improve stability with no detriment to the look of the car.
I don't know,
Anything
that
small
turn
improvement.
didn't go so smoothly, buddy.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Good. Now, to recreate
I have
the
wrecked the
conditions
car
of the
on the
accident
way.
which resulted in a claim for damages to a church roof. You see, the fiberglass construction makes the Reliance Superfan light enough to become airborne. It lacks, I think, in aerodynamics
Look at these little weird
and engine power.
It's got
For
training
this next
wheels.
test, I have compensated, perhaps overcompensated.
That's awesome.
We shall see. It occurs to me that I have added no additional safety features, but at least you will be landing on sand. It worked. I mean, of course it worked. And so we see that it is entirely possible to deposit a Reliant Superfan in the belfry of a country church. I will contact the claimant and pass on the
This
good
is
news.
the car with training
Well,
wheels it
the
look like.
results anyway.
Netros was here yesterday. He said my shirt's ugly on my character. Look at him getting closer to 100 level. Achievement! Illustrious crew, 40 different Horizon story chapters. Alright. By the way, if there's anybody new and I haven't welcomed yet, welcome.
Do you know that in my spare
Please hit
time,
that follow
I am
button.
an avid watcher of films. Oh, yes.
Appreciated.
One of my favorite films sees young people having personal revelations whilst racing classic cars. See if you can tell what it is. Now, one of my claimants has apparently tried to recreate scenes of the film, which features a Morris Minor similar to this one, with limited success.
Oh, you tried to loot. What did it do? Did it give you an error message, or
We will
did it just
require
not open?
city conditions onto traffic lights. So, Edinburgh, if you please.
It has to be a agent was saying he was having trouble before until he used a real email address. If you're using kind of a junk address
In
or
400
a fake
meters,
email address,
turn left.
he was giving a serious error.
Turn
And then when he used a real email address, it worked for him. Oh, he used Outlook, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I guess that one of those things is kind of hit and miss, because every time I test it, it works fine. But a couple people have mentioned an error problem. Maybe when agent gets back, he can always try it and see what it
When
does.
we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Thank you for the host, Zen and CL. Welcome. I adjusted my camera so it doesn't fly all over the place. Zen and CL actually recommended that earlier. Must be something going on with loots. Looks great. I even made it a little narrower by accident, but I'll probably fix it sometime when I get a chance. Don't want to make myself look too thin. On the camera, I accidentally squeezed it into frame.
Edinburgh is not so much
Well, I guess
like
that's not
the
a bad thing.
California of the film, but perhaps we can use our imaginations.
Whoa, bounced around there a bit.
Well done. You have achieved the
Yeah, that's
optimal
an easy
result for
fix.
the
Yeah,
first part of
I
our
just
test,
because
which
I
is,
grabbed it and then
I'm not
it
so
wasn't fitting
sure
into my frame
this is a uniquely
for
American
some
word,
reason.
but,
I think what I did,
cruising, I think,
because there was something wrong with it, I had to readjust it a bit.
Now we must test the
That was a
drag
little bit
race
weird. The vehicle's
performance
kinda
of the Morris
bouncy.
Minor with a few small engine
I
modifications.
think what I got to
of
do
my
is got to
own.
make that outer
This is not
frame
strictly
a little bit
reproducing
bigger,
conditions
adjust the
of film,
picture
but
to it,
nor
and
is
then
the speed trap we are borrowing from the
then
Horizon Festival.
shrink them down again a bit. I'll do that off frame.
Now, straight line speed is our object. If it helps, you may imagine
A
you are racing
couple of
against
adjustments.
an
I have to.
awesomely
I
handsome
got a
actor.
donation today, so I gotta probably adjust that donation text a bit too.
Excellent. I will advise the claimant that they may be confident lining up against an
Which ones are the frame?
sprite as in the film. Once that Morris Minor returns from the crash repairer, of course.
Yeah. Well, it's readable, but it's you're always adjusting something. Yeah. Yeah, the trials and error of this program, this OBS stuff is tricky. On your Discord, I put a big thing of another issue I was working on. Hopefully somebody gives me some ideas, but it's a kind of weird, obscure thing. Rare DJ. That sounds exciting. You have no idea. I think it's just one of those things. It's a really odd situation. For other people that are listening, what happens is I'm splitting so that I can keep HDR, and then OBS gets all angry when I switch from HDR to non-HDR back.
I must confess, I was confused by our next case involving a racing truck. I was not aware of such a term.
Look at
I had
this.
to consult with Horizon to find a suitable test vehicle.
They've got
I
it.
was
One of
not
these Forza
disappointed with the
Horizons.
result.
They got to do a whole
Perhaps before we
Tesla
begin testing, you would like a
Tesla
chance to,
dedicated
how do you
DLC.
say,
I tell you,
get a feel for this
try
machine.
one of them Tesla trucks that are coming out. Can get finicky at times.
In 100
Yeah, I
meters,
kind of read around the
turn
internet.
right.
It sounds like it's not that uncommon of an issue. I tried even contacting Streamlabs, but they didn't even respond. One time somebody on here told me that
400 meters,
Teslas are like the iPhones. Or for people that get the iPhone every year.
turn right.
Streamlabs has an office in Van. I didn't know that.
In 400 meters,
Oh, right
turn
on.
left.
This is how they clear the forest really quickly in my world here.
Turn left.
Oop.
In 400 meters,
Oh, really?
turn right.
Oh, that's cool.
Turn right.
Turn around. Right. Oh, come on. This thing has the slowest turn radius ever. Our son got to take a test drive in a Tesla when he went to New York. Oh yeah, did he say how much kickback those things have? Because that's what I've heard about them. Is they zoom right away. I only got to sit in them, play with their fart mode and stuff.
Very good. Unlike our claimant, you have passed
You
the
know, like
first
where you
test.
push the button and you
vehicle
pick
is
which seat.
not upside
Makes it
down.
sound like there's a fart. Kind of the most ridiculous thing.
Our claimant insists that these so-called high-performance heavy vehicles are simply too fast to manage variable terrain. We will attempt not only to prove otherwise, but to demonstrate they are much faster than kept firmly
This
on the
reminds me
road.
of that Hogan's Heroes show.
You
That
may
guy
feel
had that
an urge to go
the same
off-road.
accent.
Despite my carefully plotted route, you will please resist this urge.
Oh, it doesn't want me to go off the road. Come on, stay on the road. Yeah, the one thing about the camera when it was controlling itself is it kept zooming right in on my face
You see,
or zooming right
much
out.
improved acceleration over flat ground.
Camera is on regular fixed position now.
Enhanced traction through tight corners, yes.
Uh-oh.
Also, I must congratulate you
It's
on
going to
your...
take me too long to get back on the road. Alright.
restraint.
Have you played Forza before? Yeah. It's a pretty cool game. You're not showing in my chat, you know. I don't know if it's collecting influence for you or not. Just
Downhill roads provide increased downforce as well as speed.
Alright, back on track here. As I go off the road. Oh, just barely though. It's almost midnight. Oh, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's funny the time zone difference.
You see, we may dispute the claim
I had
that
to
the
rush.
racing truck cannot be controlled. Indeed, if
Rush to
yours
get
was
to your
refrigerated,
stream there,
you could
or
quite
the
easily deliver milk
party,
or
I mean.
eggs or other perishable goods.
Just shows you how big our country is, right? I guess the States is like that too, though. But they're pretty big too. The car files promoted. Yeah, thank you again. What's going on here?
See you, eh? Yeah.
Oh,
Good day, eh?
thanks for the sparks. Find the right position. I was leaning there.
My friend, did you know that video footage of our investigation
Look at this car now.
after around the festival? I was not aware so many
gonna be
young
doing
people
some
were
off-roading, I have a
considering
feeling.
insurance as a career. In any case, we have a new claim and a new
By the
test
way, if you're
vehicle,
new,
perfect for
welcome.
scouting
Thank you
our
for
new test location. Please
watching.
enjoy the scenery as well as the performance.
Watch a Forza stream on Mixer. You get bonus
Turn around when it is
influence
safe to
into
do
your
so.
game if you play it.
In 100
That's always
meters,
nice.
turn sharp left.
Don't forget to hit that follow button, please. If you're interested in checking out social media, exclamation social will tell you what my
In
Discord
200 meters,
is.
Turn sharp right. Turn
Twitter
sharp
and
right.
all that stuff.
In 100 meters,
Got some cool
turn
racing,
sharp
or not
left.
racing cars, but there's a racing car. We've got some other cool car show cars that I went to a car show and took pictures of in my Instagram. Ooh, nailed him. In the Jeep here. This thing really flies, actually. Flies right into a house. This is the event I'm doing right now is a business event, it's called, where you build up a business. So right now we're testing these engineered cars.
Turn left.
So they're all these weird cars. They're not necessarily completely weird, but unusual compared to the rest of the cars in the game. Choke for the sheep.
Please notice the superior grip and downforce on tight turns. Also, these woods are nice.
It's pretty good on the off-road, actually, this one. See what event I'm racing to here. No need for a fence there. .4 kilometers to go.
400 meters, turn right.
Notice the improved acceleration as we pass the dam. A little of my handiwork. The acceleration, not the dam.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, I thought I was gonna make it between the trees.
The vehicle is performing well, yes? Good. You should be approaching the quarry now.
Is this an air event coming up? Let's see here.
So, what do you think? A suitable location for a machine as rugged as this, yes? Now, allow me to explain. Our claimant has explored this very quarry.
Welcome
in
anybody
a
that's new.
SMB, similar to ours, though they have expressed dissatisfaction.
Testing some
with the
fine German
performance
engineering
upgrades.
here.
Through a combination of my work and your skill, we will now set about, very politely, proving them wrong. May I suggest a more aggressive approach to navigation?
Actually, I don't know if this car is German, but the guy talking to me is German.
You see
What's
the
he want to do?
sat-nav?
Race to
Please
the
ignore
station.
this.
By the way, if you haven't hit that follow button, please do so. It's highly appreciated.
Okay, everyone ready? Will you sing?
Lushful Mango, thank you for the follow. Welcome, by the way.
Turn left.
Okay, be seated.
Hope I'm giving you lots of Forza influence by watching my stream here.
In 100 meters, turn sharp left.
It's kind of a cool feature that they have. That on certain games you get the XP and stuff like that. Contributes towards your game. Get you an extra speed up there. Oh, come on, 7 seconds. You think I can make it? Probably not. Gonna be 1 second short.
In
Oh
any case, we
no!
learn an important lesson about driver error before we try again, yes?
Try it again. I did learn an important lesson about driving. Thank you.
You see the sat-nav? Please ignore this.
Yeah, it's raining. That would suck in that car.
In 400 meters, turn left.
I guess she was expecting a nicer day.
In 100 meters, turn sharp left.
Oh, I found the tree. Let's take a shortcut to cut some time off. As long as they don't find a tree. Oh, I found a tree. I think I'll be okay.
I will make it known to the
Ooh,
client
I
that the
cheated.
width MB is
Cut
more
through the
than
bush.
adequate to their purposes of vertical movement and visceral excitement.
Oh, 1 star. There's a mixer shirt. This game sure has a lot of music for the music being turned off. By 100 yet? Oh, not quite. Oh, it's going to be 99 first. My dog's like sitting here passed out. She likes car rides, but probably is confusing to hear the car noises. Shouldn't even twitch at the word car ride.
Hello, good day. How are you? Now that we have
007 maximum.
enjoyed the small talk, we may proceed to the next case involving
Didn't
an
even
acceleration
react
test
at
in
all.
normal traffic conditions. Now, this is a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle into which I have placed a 2.5-liter F4
I remember
turbo
a friend of
engine,
mine in high school
partly to
having one of
replicate
these
the
actually.
conditions of the claim, but also because I would very much like to see what happens.
Star fan blushful. What? I'm confused what you're talking about, Robert. Did blushful? Oh, blushful. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Calling them Star Fam. There you go. It's kind of I don't have an official name. That sounds like a good name to me. It's like, what did somebody named Star Fam follow? Yes, Blushful is very welcome here.
You should perhaps be careful with this vehicle. I may have overdone it.
Awesome. They followed. This car is so much easier to drive than that truck just a second ago.
Actually, you know, the claim concerns a driver very much overdoing it. So by all means, how is it you say, put the foot down.
I'm holding the button all the way down. Thank you. That's my strategy, is I hold the button down and then I drive through everything except those indestructible walls that I sometimes run into. Look at that thing. It doesn't even care that it's off-road. Ooh, I better hurry. What?
In Germany, we would call this test kaput. Let
Oh,
us reset
man.
and try again.
You guys saw that. I got past the point. I guess I had to stop there. So excited to just drive right by. Beat the speed target. Oh, you know what? It probably didn't catch me on the radar on the end of it. Because I was in the bush or something.
You should perhaps be careful with this vehicle. I may have overdone it.
Alright. Got some good speed going.
Actually, you know, the claim concerns a driver very much overdoing it. So by all means, how is it you say, put the foot down.
Okay, this is not the way to get the speed up, is to drive through the bush. Like this. Although it's a good way to get lots of little influence points. Alright, we're almost at the speed zone. Gotta keep the average high. And stay on the road this time. That's mostly on the road.
So, another case closed. Though
See, I
must
just had to
say,
go between
I
those
like
two
this
giant
German.
poles.
All those years working in Germany, never once did I think to do this to a Volkswagen.
2 stars for Star. Woo! With musically sings to me. Level 99, Wayne Gretzky.
What a wonderful day for Canada, and therefore, of course, the world.
Camaro. Remember that Dead Milkman song? Did that thing actually work? That ad? Wonderful day for Canada, alright. You can probably tell how long when I hear it in my monitor from whenever you press that to when I responded to it.
Our next claimant extensively modified a 1955 Chevy 150
I
utility
do hear him
sedan
eventually.
with a view to turning it into a rally car. This is not so far beyond the realms of possibility. The vehicle is heavy, yes, but with all-wheel drive and rally-tuned springs and dampers, it could be done. The claimant's attempt resulted, of course,
Look at
in
this one.
complete failure. But
I saw a
am
car like that
confident
at the car
ours
show
will not.
actually. The engine light all like that.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn sharp left.
Okay. One of these days gotta watch that new Fast and Furious movie.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Funny how they made a big
In 100 meters,
franchise
turn
out of
sharp
that.
left.
Now it's even getting spin-offs. Yeah. not in North America. I gotta drive over here. Oh, jeez. Got a little jump out of me there. And I got an awesome J-turn.
In 400
I was
meters,
not expecting a
turn
train to stop my path.
right. Turn right.
11 kilometers. This thing is like halfway around the world here. Planes, trains, and automobiles. You know, if I'm 10 seconds short because of that train, this car with a big engine sticking out its hood feels like it should be faster. But I guess
At the roundabout,
228 kilometers
take
an
the
hour is
second
pretty good.
exit.
I don't think I'd be very comfortable in real life driving at some of the speeds that this game gets to. I think I'd be too worried about crashing. I think that one day if I ever get to visit Germany or something, go on the Autobahn, I think that's going to be pretty wild.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Let's just turn right into that house. I don't think that really saved me a lot of time.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
I think the roads are just a guide. By the way, if you're new, welcome. If you want to try my paint job, I made one on a Lamborghini Hurricane the other day for Terrence and Phillip. A couple other ones I made too that are different cars. Archer, and I did a Mr. Hankey one as well. Archer one probably took me, one of them probably
In
took me
400
half a day
meters, turn right.
just to do one logo. It's like the original Archer
Turn right.
logo from the first season with the silhouettes in it.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Well, it looks like I'll be able to make it here. It's not that far to go now.
In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
All in all, a highly adequate rally car. And we should not discount the psychological effect upon the competition of being overtaken by a collector's item.
Yeah, that's probably got some psychological effects.
Greetings once again. So, we have our modified Chevy 150. Now we must test the claim that it will make a competitive rally car. I am confident in the vehicle's performance, and I have observed
Guess I gotta
enough
drive
of your
this thing some more.
experimental driving technique to be confident in you also. Now, you will need a co-driver.
Stay on dirt roads this time.
This will be me.
I think that's the first time it's made me do that. Usually it's like stay on pavement.
Steady incline, four-wheel drive, hold the rear end tight. That did not sound as it should.
He's making lame jokes.
You see how those wide tires and reduced weight handle the corners? The claimant failed to grasp this.
So far, my favorite little submission thing was the video game top 10 blogger one, I think. Oh, crap. Right into a tree. I guess that's better than going all the way deep into the bush.
Rough ground. Trust the improved suspension.
This guy's pretty proud of his car. Slow down a little bit. There we go.
Hard left now. Stay on the road.
Road discovery.
Now on the decline. Suspension, braking, and steady nerves.
Like, I'm on the road.
Such power in the big Chevrolet engine. This the claimant grasps a little too well, I think.
Boy, oh boy, it sure wants me to stay on that road, dirt road. Here we go, we're gonna make it.
Yeah, most satisfactory. Yourself and the
Woohoo!
car. The claimant will be pleased to know we have succeeded where they
Anybody who's new, welcome.
Perhaps they will not.
Please hit that follow button if you haven't done so. You'll notice there's a little red box thing at the bottom. That's your Forza Influence stuff. Just as automatic. You know, they got good soundtracks on these things, but that also winds up getting them taken off the marketplace after a while. Like the first Forza Horizon got delisted because of that. This is a Microsoft first party. You'd think that they'd have that taken care of, but they did still get the first one delisted. So if you
Have you noticed an upward trend in peculiar
start it,
insurance cases
unless
since
you
we
buy it,
began our
you want to
work?
get your money's worth
I
out of
have
it.
noticed this. Is it possible we are, how would you say, a bad influence? And here is one such case. The claimant wishes to establish the absolute maximum capabilities and tolerances of
this
the
gonna be a
Myers
beach
Manx
race?
Dune buggy. Well, if
I'd
it
have to
has
say,
the Dune buggy we must,
this
then
is
test
my
the
least
Dune buggy
favorite
we will.
vehicles in Forza, because these things are so hard to keep steady. There's the dune buggies. It's not too bad on the road. At least I get lots of
And when we
drifting out
win,
there.
we're going to be
Captain Oates,
supervisors
thank
of
you
the
for the
year.
host. Oops, accidentally scraped the front of that car. Showing off for Captain Oates.
This will make a prime testing location.
See that?
I think
Only
also
one giant
away from
scratch.
prying eyes. I knew insurance would be difficult. I did not know it would be so popular.
Attaboy.
Now,
Yeah.
the Manx here has been outfitted with the latest
I'm doing some
accelerometers,
testing of this
lateral
guy's
G-force meters,
engineering.
and impact sensors. I will be using the data to build a detailed
Welcome.
telemetric profile. All I
Welcome,
require
new
from
people.
you is that you drive like you have no concern for your own safety. Please accept as a token of my esteem that I think this will not be
Skills
so difficult a
target.
task
Well,
for
that
you.
shouldn't be too bad. I'm really good at making this thing skid. As long as I don't bury my car in the water. What? I knew this would be on a beach. Although it's not really giving me a lot of points, so I'm gonna see if I can find some hills or something. It keeps ending the skill streak here. What the heck? It usually doesn't do it that fast. Once we take out these guardrails. Go right down here. Oh, look at that jump.
I'm your father, Luke. Give in to the dark side of the Force, you nap.
He saw Jedi 17
Captain
times.
Hope saw Jedi
I would
17
describe
times.
this performance as slightly unbalanced, but certainly not unsafe.
Oops, I'm hitting these big mini wheats here.
So, we have successfully established the tolerances of the Myers Manx. To what end, I'm not sure. We have received no claims of damage to Dune buggies, except perhaps our own.
I don't know if I've seen Jedi 17 times, but probably pretty close.
You got to level 6, I only got to level 5. Beauty playing.
Playing. Better watch out, Captain Oates is gonna bean boozle me if I'm not careful. 8 damn snot last time, it tasted like level 100. $90,000 credits. By the way, if you're wondering about my license plate, it was on the Beastie Boys plane. It was the plane code in License to Ill on that album. Back in 1980 something, I think, when that album came out. I still remember the code after all these years.
I'm afraid this case represents our last together as colleagues and work-related social companions. For the moment.
Did
As
you know
long as
about
there
that?
is insurance,
Don't
my
look at
friends,
that
there
in the
will be
mirror, by the
bizarre
way.
Insurance claims. For example, this claimant placed a 2.6-liter
If you were driving in
engine
front of the
inside a
character.
production Mazda Miata MX-5. As you are aware, this
I
type
remember
of
in my
engine is
yearbook,
more common in
they
high-performance
had
propeller-driven
for my
aircraft.
entry that I'd be, you know, in 10 years listening to
If
the
you'd please
Beastie
take it and
Boys.
ascertain just how badly this can go wrong.
5 speed skill before you arrive. Oh, this is going to be a fast one. 16 kilometers. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by, Captain Oates, and for the sparks.
The first phase of testing will be
Okay,
along
good
standard
day.
country
I'm Bob
roads
McKenzie.
with
This is my
mild
brother Doug.
undulations next
How's
to
it
the
going,
coast.
eh?
Good day, eh?
So,
Man, this
the
car
data is
flies.
adequate but incomplete. Please do not concern yourself with the howling noise. This is quite normal. Endeavor to gather more information, please.
Man, it wants you to do 15? Oh, I'm gonna slam right into the house.
Shitty this, shitty that.
Flush thinks that's shitty. Thank you for the sparks, by the way. A little that's Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, that one. Oh! You think I was ultra focused and I'd see that car, and it's bright yellow. Oh, here we go into the house. Oh. Look at I got 12 speed things. I might get 15 actually, for 2 stars.
Excellent. Now we begin the highway testing phase. Please exceed 200 miles an hour along this section for optimum data gathering.
Optimum data gathering it is.
Ah, well done. But I feel we would gain further illumination with further acceleration. Do you not think so?
This guy's a speed junkie. Oh, that was close. Clear out the road a bit. $17. Oh, he wants 28. I don't think I'll hit 28 though. Maybe. 18, 19. A little bit of drive in the bush into a house. Oops. Oopsie. $20. Gonna do 8 more in 3 kilometers. I got 24 seconds. I gotta hurry. I don't know if I'll make it. Well, darn it. 1.2 kilometers to go. Maybe
The
our
test was unsuccessful, but no matter. Failure is a great teacher.
well, poop. It's my teen. Here's my stream teen. I said poop
If you
there.
would please take it and ascertain just how badly this can go wrong.
It's doing so good too.
The first phase of testing will be along standard country roads with mild undulations next to the coast.
No! Phew, that was close. That's close too.
So, the data is adequate but incomplete. Please do not concern yourself with the howling noise.
Look at that drift.
Normal. Endeavor to gather more information, please.
Like the perfect drift. Oh, here we go, right into that guy. Got 7 so far. Slipping up there, so texting and looking at your stats. These cars, I tell you, what are they doing? Oh, same place.
Good. Now for the urban testing phase. You will please take into account traffic and various asphalt conditions. Please avoid collisions with urban vehicles.
As he's telling me, I hit a big SUV. I don't think I could have really avoided that there. We're gonna have to take a left. Hey, Siri isn't telling me directions, I just realized.
Excellent. Now we begin the highway testing phase. Please exceed 200 miles an hour along this section for optimum data gathering. Well done. But I feel we would gain further illumination with further acceleration. Do you not think so?
I think so, man. I'm ready. Hopefully I'll make it this time. Or I'll just drive right into that and then slow myself down a little bit. This is like the boss level of this thing, probably. It's like level 10. This is what I need more of, is just quick driving and no traffic. Except for that one car that I found. Don't hit the ball.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the
Get
air.
around and everything else. It's just the poles really stop you. Take your eyes after just after them tunnels. Thank you for the host. Who's hosting?
Interesting. My calculations suggest a performance of this kind should result in total spontaneous engine disassembly. And yet, here you are. Well, I must say, whether the claim was proved or disproved, it was a great deal of fun.
I heard the host. Thank you for it.
I know you are busy at the festival. I'm sure I will see more of you. But if you should ever leave,
No, it said supervisors of the year.
a career in insurance.
Well, we nailed it anyway. I wonder where it says that. Huh. The car files is complete. By the way, if you're new, please hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. Exclamation social will tell you what my social medias are if you're interested in that.
Really.
Some
He
cool
loves setting up test
car
conditions,
show
but
car
he
pictures that I
hates
took
driving.
recently in my Instagram. Discord also, I usually give a hint as to what I'm streaming, although, you know, if we're serious, it's going to be Forza probably for a bit. Gave away the secret. I think what it is the host that came from someone that wasn't right in chat at the time or something, because that's why I didn't mention it. Arrived before they arrived or something. But thank you for the host. It's very appreciated. Let's do Moorhead Rally Trail next. Well, that's dirt racing. Guess that's okay. Which one was I doing? These ones?
Turn around when it is safe.
Oh, I was doing
to
the
do
car
so.
files. That's right. Confused myself.
In 100
See that?
meters,
When I
turn
confuse
sharp
myself, I
left.
drive into the nearest wall and through the bushes. Because it's very relaxing to replant the plants after. And Home Depot loves it too, because you have to buy more plants. You know, the Home Depots of the Forza world, they are rolling it from the way I drive. Because not only are they selling... Is there a viewpoint right here? It's probably my last
Turn
viewpoint.
around
Let's see
when
that
it
one
is
first.
safe to do so.
This is my last viewpoint. I think I got them all except for Bamberg Castle. Right. Scared my Xbox
Bamberg
turned off.
Castle. I told Kira, if we're going to do Horizon in the UK, we have to make sure it's well defended from the sea.
Oh, I might have seen that one before. You okay, puppy dog? Coughing? Right. So we can go to that one or that one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
What the heck? Where is it? They talk about make me go the long route.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let me just jump over the thing. Which one should I do? I guess this one's good enough. Hey, that's my new emote. It works well there. So she's pumping up the crowd. Everybody watching feeling pumped up. Alright. Looks like we're racing against the usuals. Somebody's trying to take me out from behind. Of course, my Drive Car Pro does the same thing. Here's Top Secret. Miss Newfie Girl is passing me. I'll have to pass her back here in just a second. Ooh, I'm rank 101 now. Get a wheel spin after. Holy cow. Just gotta make it more challenging for myself, I guess. Get to last place here. Am I really in last place? I am too. It's okay. I smell a comeback. I've been here for years. Oh, don't hit the tractor though. There's Agent X-Lax in front of me. Alright, I'm not last place anymore, so that's a positive thing. I just don't know how to keep it straight, I guess. Oh, there you go. The guy from behind straightened me out. Not looking good. I gotta pick her up a bit. Pick up the pace. My Sub. He's distracting me from passing him. I use the walls as a device to speed myself up. Sometimes use other cars. Yeah, past Agent X-Lax. Jeez, this is bumpy here. They gotta fix these potholes. Okay. Up to 9th place. 8th place. I don't think I can do it by that finish line up there. Guess I'll have to do her again. Here's Sub. This time, it's going to be a whole new event. Or maybe not. These guys are serious, these drivatars. Gotta get the lead here before that giant pothole up ahead. Looking crummy, the road. Got past Topsy and Taco here. I'm gonna rewind just because we want to see that again. See that? let's use Taco as a straightener. Battle of the T's up there. Now I have everything to lose because I'm ahead now. A little bit curvy up here. Around the puddle. Oh! Stupid puddles. You have to rewind. Make these puddles a little straighter or something. Because I was kind of bouncing around there, I think. Matter, does it? Oh no, no taco for you, Taco Tuesday. Just pulled back ahead just at the end here. Woohoo! Had to rewind a little bit. Wasn't totally earned. Didn't beat him by much. Well, look at, he's 100. He's 98 levels above me. I wonder if he's so hard to beat. I didn't see what place Agent was.
Not to show favourites at all, but you need to make it through this next round because we're planning something big for afterwards, like the biggest dirt route I've ever created big.
If you ever listen to Smokey's stream, he sounds like that, in my opinion. Sounds like that guy.
Turn around
Got the same,
when it is safe to do so.
same voice. I think they hired him.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Some of these people I race against, if you go scroll down on my page, there's like
Turn
mixer
left.
teams. They're from my mixer teams. So you could always check them out sometime if you like. Some of them are even here right now. Look at that van was parked in the middle of nowhere. What's he up to?
In 400 meters, turn right.
400 meters.
Turn right. In 100 meters, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Got a lucky escape at the end there. Mixer, 573 points. Just outside of Ashbrook here. There we go. We're at Ashbrook. If you're new and I haven't welcomed you, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. Look at that, I got a new car. You're just in time for the power wagon. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you haven't done so. It'd be appreciated.
Okay, everyone ready?
Oh, thank you, 18 Bike.
Standing in unison.
You know, I added on my Instagram, exclamation social if you want to see it. On my Instagram, I added a bunch of car show photos of a car show I went to, and the one that got the most like was a motorbike. It was on those Nikon bikes with 2 front wheels. It's pretty cool looking, but it was weird because of all the pictures I took, there was one motorbike and the rest were cars, and the motorbike got like 30 likes or something like that. It was like crazy. They're brand new though, those Nikon bikes, so people are probably excited about them. It's like, what? My bot's saying something. Oh, did I hit it? Must just give him that flag because I didn't think I hit it. Alright. Cord's getting caught in my joystick. Alright, you guys, I'm on the roads now. Just gotta pass Top Secret. Feedback. Holy cow, my Snoopy girl is flying up there. They gotta give me a little boost. It's okay, it's early. 2 or 3 laps still. Smoky. Damn, she's got the lead good here. I'm
going to be supervisors of the year.
Get away from her grasp at all here. Thank you for the host, Grimfather. What kind of trickery is that? I was able to read it without reading it. Man, this person in front of me is the fastest car going. Make up some ground here. That doesn't help. I'm gonna rewind. It was going so smoothly for a while. That an agent yelled something in my ear and got me surprised. Alright. The lead back. Just in time too, it looks like. Oh, that wasn't much closer right at the end. Whew. Look at that, you guys. Couple stream team people here making some money by being drivatars. Got my character a tube. Her ears are happy and warm. Level 102. Kind of hands out levels like candy, doesn't it? Got a big old truck. Look at, there's a pretty good chance of getting an F100 1956. There's two of them right in a row. What's this thing? British Racing Green. Hey, this is a story one. Let us investigate. Look down there. I like looking at my chat, doing camera gestures.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Scrape.
Turn left.
Ball.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Alright, we're almost there. Let's see what this new story thing is.
You have arrived at your destination.
British Racing Green. Is it another business, maybe? We will find out now.
Great to see you.
Drink
We're
some
shooting
water.
a documentary about car culture in the UK, and I need a second driver. You've made a name for yourself, and it would be great to have you aboard. It's simple. You drive, I tell the story. Let's do it.
Let me close my lid so it doesn't spill. Hello! Right, you? Is that how you say that? Welcome. Get some Forza influence watching the stream today if you play Forza Horizon 4. Hang out. Hopefully oh, you do play Forza? What's your favorite car in the game? You have a go-to vehicle? I've been using the Hurricane a lot. Oh, F40, nice, a Ferrari, right? That's sweet. I use one of those in test drive a lot.
From Aston Martin to McLaren.
Right now I'm doing one of the
Great Britain is home to over
story
a century of
pieces right
automotive
now where it
excellence.
explains about cars and while you drive it, I guess, while
Welcome,
at a certain speed.
British Racing Green, a documentary celebrating that history.
Everybody kind of has their
The Aston Martin
favorites. I don't know why I picked the
DB5
Hurricane.
was
I just think it was just the first
quintessential
car I
grand
painted.
tourer of the 1960s,
I did
combining
Terrence
British
and Phillip on it
engineering and Italian design.
from South Park. Oh crap. Good thing this isn't crash burnout, I've blown up. This one goes through the bush pretty good.
The Vantage featured side draft carburetors.
Okay, everyone ready?
Oh, thank you for the
Will
follow.
you sing, standing in unison.
To watch a little Bob and Doug video there.
In 1964.
Okay, be seated.
I don't know if you're familiar with those guys or not, but
The clean
they were
lines
popular
of
a while back.
Superleggera's
Oh yeah.
bodywork, reclining seats,
Well,
and
good
wool
day, eh?
carpets created a car that was luxurious as well as fast.
They have that great album, as well as all those little. Their movie, I like the movie a lot. Bob McKenzie starts drowning in a
This
big
car
vat,
would
so he
form
drinks
the
all the beer.
basis for the DB range, with later cars improving on the design in many ways, but none would ever achieve the sheer iconic perfection of the Vantage.
200 meters. Turn left.
Are you from Canada as well, or
For all of
you're
its
familiar
beauty
with,
and engineering perfection.
Oh yes,
only
what
65
province?
of these beautiful machines would ever be built. If you own one, you own a piece of British history.
Gotta hurry up, get up to speed here.
In 200
I'm from
meters,
British Columbia,
you will arrive at your destination.
the interior.
The silver
made it.
DB5 would be immortalized in half a century of cinema. The classic.
I figured if you
Aston
know who
Martin.
Bob and Doug McKenzie are, there's a good chance of being from Canada. Not like the
But in
Trailer Park Boys where
2016,
they're
a new
kind of
DB
everywhere
was
now.
unveiled, heralding the dawn of Aston Martin's second century. The DB11 is the first production turbocharged Aston Martin. But is it a worthy successor to that legacy?
I like the Aston Martins. Well, I find them a little bit hard to drive
The
than some
short
of the past
answer
boys.
is yes. It's bold, responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen to it.
Although I'd have to say, if I had one, I'd be okay with that. Except for maybe the insurance part of it. I'd be kind of up for it. Oh, getting back on the road. Speed up, speed up. Can I get to 161? Yeah, just barely.
Able to hit 60
That's
miles
close.
an hour in 3.5 seconds, the DB11's 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12 boasts a top speed of over 200 miles
Good
an
thing
hour.
I didn't hit that rock. Oh, I'm gonna hit this rock though. Good thing it boosts to 60 in
The DB11
6 seconds or
is
whatever
not
it
the
was.
fastest car in the
She
world,
was saying.
but then it's not trying to be. It's sophisticated, effortless luxury. It's an Aston Martin.
Slowed it down a bit. Oop. Went up to the speed in the bush.
DB11's front strakes channel air to create a virtual spoiler, providing downforce without compromising the car's clean lines. Brilliant.
Warns me every turn.
Most importantly, I think, the DB11 proves that Aston Martin is ready for another century of beautiful cars.
Uh-oh.
And I
That
can't
was good.
wait. That was spectacular. Take a breather and let's try again with less excitement.
I was totally excited, I guess.
The short answer
Take two.
is yes. It's bold, responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT
That giant
chassis
puddle
in
wasn't
the
helping
world.
me any there.
And listen to it.
Alright, we're gonna do it this time. It's like they're doing a commercial
60
here.
miles an hour in 3.5 seconds. The DB11's 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12 boasts a top speed of over 200 miles an hour.
$200 miles an hour top speed. That would be feeling pretty fast.
The DB11 is not the fastest car in the world,
It
but then
still
it's not trying
sounds
to
pretty
be.
fast.
It's sophisticated, effortless luxury. It's an Aston Martin.
Okay, secret is to not slam into the houses. That
That
really slows you down because they're really well built.
Providing downforce without compromising the car's clean lines. Brilliant.
Alright.
Most importantly, I think, the DB11 proves that Aston Martin is ready for another century of beautiful cars. And I can't wait.
I made it farther than last time. Did you get the tractor agent?
Beautiful as they are, Aston Martins are only one of many cars made in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, there's a Top
Let's
Gear
see what
tractor
else is
when
out
you
there.
do the Top Gears. Got an achievement! Second century. Right on. So if anybody's new and you haven't hit that follow button, please do so. It's appreciated.
This is
If
shaping
you
up
want, you can
nicely.
even hit that.
Time for a change of pace.
Collect
At least at
pucks,
first.
they're called.
The next
Exclamation
segment is about Land Rover,
PUCKS to
and
see
we'll
how
be
many you
starting
got.
out with the
Just
Type
from
3.
watching, and then you can exclamation spin, and then how many pucks you want to bet if you want to play some games. Take over the leadership if you want.
Land Rover, the British sports utility vehicle. But before that, they were actual utility
I
vehicles.
always sticking these
Solid, tough trucks, unstoppable
Jeep-like
over
vehicles
almost
in.
any terrain.
In 400 meters, Turn left.
The Land Rover Type 3 marks the point where that shift begins, and we'll be looking at what that meant.
Our current puck leader is Agent, I think, right now. There's also shack points if you
Land Rovers have taken on almost
exclamation
every
top
task
10
imaginable.
shack points to see
They've
who's
been
leader there.
generators, tractors, and
Maybe one.
ambulances. They've brought peace and carried medicines to disaster zones. They've even been buses.
That was
Over
close.
500,000
I should drive in the proper
Series 3s
zone.
were built, and over 70% of those are still on the road today. They were extensively exported and built under license abroad. Belgium, South Africa, even Australia and New Zealand. With a robust
I'll be holy
chassis
crapping
and
about
signature Land Rover engineering, the Type
winning
3
like mad,
also
looks
marked
like.
the first time that buyers could choose interior options like seat box protectors and cubby boxes. That trend continued, and by 1982, Land Rover were offering the county spec Type 3. Leisure drivers could choose from such luxuries as all-cloth seats,
There you
soundproofing,
go.
and tinted
Win.
glass. The trend was increasingly clear, and the future of the Land Rover was starting to take shape. If you squinted, you could already see the shape of the first sports utility vehicle, the Range Rover.
Are you the
While
leader?
stock Type 3 would never be particularly fast uphill, there is almost no hill that it couldn't climb, or down for that matter. if
Who's
you
my
put a proper
Sparks
winch on
leader
it.
today anyway? It reset today. Captain Oates.
In 1978, a Series 3 was custom built for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It only had 1,892 miles on the clock when it was auctioned into private hands. And it was in perfect condition. It would be. After all, she trained as a mechanic in the 1940s and will likely remain the only royal able to strip and rebuild an engine.
Turn left.
Queen Elizabeth was a mechanic? It's pretty cool.
In 200 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Along with the Range Rover, others would follow. Discovery, Defender, and the Freelander. Each a more sophisticated and enjoyable utility vehicle. But none of them were a replacement for the Type 3. They were a different kind of car.
Yeah, they can make this game pretty hard. You can really adjust the options for
The Type 3
to
was arguably
play
the
it how
first
you want to
sports
play
utility
it.
vehicle,
You can have real
an
damage too.
evolution of
You
the
can turn that
design
on
would
and
lead ultimately to
it
this.
affects the performance of your
The
car.
Bowler Nemesis, an off-road racing vehicle that turned into a production SUV.
I think in the
Nemesis
options
EXR.
screen there's a lot of that kind of stuff.
It sports a
And you get more and more
turbocharged
money
5-litre
and stuff like
Land
that
Rover
for
Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fiber chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights, and rear lights from a Range Rover.
barrel roll. Oh, we're gonna hit the lake. Oh! Fall into the damn lake. That's all my points. Let's go find this jump here. Uh-oh, I think Agent's going to be playing on really hard here.
This is an all-terrain supercar. That's the
There we go.
only
Just
fair
made
description for this.
the goal
And
here.
that's what you get when you build an SUV with Land Rover DNA.
Woohoo! But by the way, if anyone's new, please hit that follow button. It'd be appreciated. Feel free to look around in the mixed play buttons if you want. Took me a while to build damn mixed play buttons. It looks like a flag, by the way. Just a familiar flag, maybe. Do some more British. Racing green. You're already playing on insane difficulty, but now you're adding realistic car destruction.
Everyone ready?
Thank you for the follow, Brand Flakes.
It's great to be able to
It's appreciated and welcome.
while someone else handles the driving for once. Let's get to the next
I
one.
haven't had Brand Flakes in a long time, actually.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Stopped eating cereal and bread. And I dropped a lot of weight, actually. By eating no
Lotus
cereal
Engineering
and
Limited
no
began as many
bread.
stories in British engineering do.
And cutting back
In
the
an old
sugar
farm.
a lot
The
too.
first
Like
Lotus
I
cars were offered as kits.
drink
You built them yourself.
diet
From
or not
1962,
diet.
they began to actually build the cars themselves.
Drink
The Land Sprint showed exactly
Zevia
what they intended to
instead
do.
of normal pop.
Built around a steel backbone with a fiberglass chassis, the Sprint weighed in at a meager 687 kilos parked on the curb. On the road,
You
this
know, near
translated
keto, I
into
guess, but
brilliant
not quite
agility
keto.
and fantastic performance.
You know, I'm allowed to have some stuff.
Designer Colin Chapman famously said, "Adding power makes you faster on the straights. Subtracting weight makes you faster everywhere." He knew what he was talking about.
In 100 meters, turn
Yeah,
right.
I never went ketogenic, but often look at some of the keto recipes
100
and
meters,
and stuff like that. But I don't eat any bread or
Widely hailed as one of the
cereal
greatest
anymore.
sports cars of the 1960s, the Elan would be closely studied and emulated, inspiring such masterpieces.
You know,
as
like
the
instead
Mazda
of a couple
MX-5.
sandwiches for lunch, I'll have like
The Elan had
hamburger with a little
all
bit of
the energy,
gravy kind of thing.
style and enthusiasm you would expect.
use gluten-free
Bold,
gravy.
quick and fun. So much so that they put it in the name.
But I mean, if I go out and eat or something like that, I'll have a normal hamburger or whatever, right?
The Elan Sprint was a
It's for
financial as
treats
well as
and
an
stuff.
engineering success for Lotus, validating their approach to design and resulting in a whole family of light, agile
Is she explaining that
roadsters.
stuff right now to my
Which
character?
brings us to this, the Lotus Exige. It's heavier than the
Lotus.
Elan, admittedly.
That was the car
but
in Pretty
it's
Woman.
Faster. Much, much faster.
That the guy was driving.
Touch the pedal, the Exige responds with instant, relentless acceleration.
That was instant, relentless acceleration, alright.
With a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 170 before
It wasn't. I don't know if it was
upgrades
this
and
model
tuning,
exactly
the
in Pretty
Exige
Woman, but
is
I remember it being a
uncompromising.
Lotus at least. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. You know, it's probably going to be due out for coming out again here. They keep bringing all these movies back.
And there's
Like
no
Top
power
Gun,
steering,
it's coming out again.
so you can really feel
Ghostbusters
the road.
not too long
A
ago.
genuinely thrilling drive.
They're making a
And
new
one that isn't
Ghostbusters
afraid
too,
to
apparently.
demand you take it seriously.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Yeah, there's another Ghostbusters. They had the one with the ladies in it. And then they're making one after that with the original guys.
In one word,
One of them died,
Lotus is
but
about
the other ones are supposed to be coming back from what I
uncompromising, challenging.
read somewhere.
This is a car that demands you drive it well. And when you do, you'll see what the fuss is all about.
Well, that was close. I could have got a tree, but I got a lumberjack instead.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your
They must make
destination.
sturdy, good tires in this world.
And with rumored
Oh, couldn't cut her closer.
cars in 2020,
Point
Lotus looks
something.
to push the benchmark of the experienced sports car well into the next
Point
century.
5 or something like that. How's the insane difficulty going, Agent X-Lax? Oh, you're already playing on insane difficulty. Oh,
Done
okay.
much rallying? That's a joke. We've all seen what you've been up to. We're doing the next bit on location. You'll see why when you get there.
Gotta park in the destination zone. Means I gotta remember to stop at the end. They're gonna surprise me with a fancy dancy car, I guess. Has anybody ever seen any really unique cars in real life? I think for me it'd be some of those ones I actually saw in the car show this weekend or this last weekend I was at. People put some real love into their cars. If you want to see the pictures, they're on my Instagram. Exclamation Social will tell you where that is. Although I really like that there's a Lamborghini there. I thought that was something nice. Ooh. It's not much different, but my vehicle is now veering to the left. Did you damage it?
Ford, that most American of cars. But the Ford Escort, oh, that's British. And more than that,
Yeah,
the
you
Escort would
damaged it.
become for many synonymous with Group B. In the 70s, Ford
That'll
had
do it, I
embraced
guess.
that destiny so firmly that they'd begun their own championships to find new drivers. Drivers for cars like the RS 1800.
I bet you the payout's good if you win the race, though.
This was a car designed explicitly for rallying. with a powerful fuel-injected 1790cc Cosworth BDE engine.
Although I think that would be hard to play a multiplayer with damage on, because when you play multiplayer, it's like the first turn, there's always like a giant pile up.
All cars entered into the Group B production. So Ford built 200.
So you'd have to be like super careful to even make it through the race.
The RS 1800 raced to victory after victory across the rallying world, on almost every continent and across
There's probably
every
drag
terrain
racers
type
in this
imaginable.
game still. Oh, I gotta stay on the gravel road this time.
This car was basically unbeatable.
It's like they found a way to sneak
The
a commercial in
RS1800 brought
to this
home
game.
17 World Rally Championship victories for Ford.
This is an even bigger commercial than the rest of the game, though. It's like just
So, of
giving a
course,
little play-by-play
Ford
of how
set out
great
to
the car
design
is.
a better one. The
That's why old
RS200
Elon didn't give them any
Evolution
money.
was their
That's why there's no
answer.
Teslas.
A purpose-built rally car designed to do one thing: win Group B. With a 1.8 turbocharged Ford Cosworth BDT engine and all-wheel drive, the RS200 had perhaps the best suspension platform of any car of its era.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
The chassis was fiberglass from Reliant, and a massive Ford parts bin was raided to give the car that iconic look.
You driving
But
from the
while
inside of the
car
car
had
too,
potential,
Agent?
turbo lag at low RPM and a poor power-to-weight ratio meant that it never placed
So
better
your
than
windshield
third.
busts up in front of you.
The end of Group B in the mid-80s meant the end of the RS200 as a rallying car.
You better not unplug me, dog.
Ford built over 200 as
Walk
part
it.
of the homologation requirements for Group B.
Walk it
So
up.
you can still find them,
Want to come here?
if you're lucky.
Come. Come here. Yeah. Here, come on camera. Say hi to everybody. There you go. Everybody can see your nose. Everybody can see your nose. If you go up just a bit, there's your nose. Oh, yeah, I like that, huh? I don't have any treats downstairs right now. They don't catch my wire. There you go. She's like, I need a treat. There, you're an internet star now, dog. Hopefully everybody liked that and gives me a follow that hasn't followed yet. Level 104 almost. Got a wheel spin. Well, the dog managed to make it through here without pulling me out. Put the capture card right there where she was walking. So we set it up efficiently, you know. In my wiry
You know, I really
obstacle
like this car.
course.
Not that I'd want to drive it for too long. Squeeze yourself in there and let's see just how fast you can make it go. Which won't be too fast. But hey, I could
This
be
thing looks
surprised.
like a little golf cart. Looks like a barbecue combined with a golf cart.
The Peel P50 has the dubious honor of being the smallest production
Oh,
car
look at
in
this.
the
What a
world.
waste of a
one-door microcar coupe. Featuring a
waste of a car
42cc air-cooled
put into this
engine,
game.
capable of a heinous 38 miles an hour. And a handle, so you can pick it up and
I mean,
carry
who'd
it
really
with
wanna
you when you
drive
get
this
to
thing?
work. And keep in mind that this is the production version. The prototype.
Oh, it just shows me close up.
Had the single wheel at the front.
I don't
Why
think
would you think that was a good idea?
I don't think you could even haul the groceries in this thing. Oh,
In
good,
2010, though,
good thing it was
production
only like 10 meters
restarted
with
at Sutton in Ashfield.
the course
So,
here.
If you'd like to own the modern incarnation of this, I suppose you can.
Oh, I only got 2 stars, and I held my button down the whole time. Driving this barbecue around. There you go. Is that a quote? Stupid. What a bad car. Alright, well, hopefully the next one's better than that one. I like these little story things in a way, though, but they're kind of neat. Introduces you to different cars too, because I probably just raced the same one.
How about a car with some actual legroom?
Ooh,
and
look at
some
this one.
actual speed? This section's about what happened when McLaren decided to make a road car.
Get to drive a
You're
McLaren.
gonna enjoy this. The track and the road have very different requirements.
Just do it.
For McLaren,
And
that was
donut.
a challenge they were more than willing to embrace. In 1988, they set out to create the finest sports car the world has ever seen. By 1993, they had achieved their goal, and the honestly fantastic F1 was the result. 106 would be built across all variants, and it remains one of the very best road cars ever
What does it
made.
say?
The F1 has no turbocharger. That would
Oh.
have compromised the driving experience, increased complexity, and resulted in
It does look like a
lag.
barbecue, though,
The
doesn't it?
F1 is a
don't know.
naturally aspirated supercar, one of the fastest in the world, in fact. Everything about this car is innovative, from the carbon fiber monocoque to the central driver position. McLaren threw the book away when they designed the F1, then they wrote a better one. The F1's monocoque chassis is incredibly lightweight, only 100 kilos all told, which posed a significant challenge because carbon fiber and fiberglass aren't great insulators. So, McLaren lined the entire engine compartment with gold.
That probably has the price of engines lined with gold.
In 1998, the F1 prototype set the world record for fastest production car, a record that would stand for 2 decades.
Am I making
until
it?
the Koenigsegg CCR claimed the crown.
1.1 seconds left.
So deeply ingrained in this machine that when they took it to Le Mans in 1995 and faced off against
close.
purpose-built racing machines, they won.
Although it wouldn't have been
So,
the end of the
with
world
something
driving a
like
McLaren
the
again.
F1 to live up to, where do you go next? Well, you throw the book away again and write an even better one. The result is the McLaren P1.
Oh,
a
P1
hybrid
now.
electric sports car that stands head and shoulders above the F1. The P1 GTR
Oh, I like how
will
the
hit 60 miles
spoiler
an hour
comes
in
up.
2.4 seconds. That's 0.7 seconds faster than the F1. That's an eternity for a supercar.
I've smashed the speed target. You know, with this car, it's probably not a
The car's
difficult job.
blistering performance is delivered by a twin-turbo V8, supplemented by a McLaren ECU electric motor and instant power assist system. And they do mean instant.
This is a P1 McLaren.
Remember those problems with turbo lag? McLaren solved that with the hybrid drive. While the turbo
There we go, the finest sports car chapter.
electric motor drives
Complete.
The wheels. No turbo lag, just torque. And because it's a hybrid,
3 stars
it
for
has
star.
electric range. Running on batteries alone, that's 6.2 miles. A bit more if you're going downhill.
I haven't seen the LaFerrari in here yet. I think it's called LaFerrari, I don't know. Yeah. It's been in a lot of the Forza games, but I haven't seen it in this one. Things drove away. Gotta do this next chapter.
I quite like sleeper cars.
Aftermarket
Did Alex
excellence.
ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say no one was ready for the sunbeam. Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade.
I don't think this car is quite as
Lotus
nice
took a
looking as that
respectable four-door
McLaren I
Vauxhall
was just
saloon
driving.
and turned it into a supercar. From
Well,
the
it drives
outside,
pretty good.
there are a few signs that this is something special. Wider wheel
Funny, I was
arches,
just
that
saying
sort of
that.
thing. But under the bonnet, that's where the magic starts. Engine capacity was increased to 3.6 litres, and twin Garrett T25 turbochargers were added. The engine block was reinforced, and new crankshafts were forged by Opel and machined in Germany.
At the roundabout,
Oh,
take the third exit.
The tyres were widened, and the tyre
Let's take a
compound from
shortcut.
the Lotus Esprit was used. To handle camber change issues, they put in the self-leveling suspension from the Opel Senator. The only upgrade they didn't put in was an electronic speed limiter. All of this resulted in the Lotus Carlton, designated Type 104
Gotta hurry.
by Lotus. A 177 miles per hour supercar, masquerading as a four-door saloon. Only
Made it.
950 of these custom gems were built, and they've become something of a modern classic.
by the way, if you haven't hit that follow button, please do so. It'd be appreciated.
The Lotus Carlton was an example of how to turn a saloon into a supercar. But that's not the only thing Lotus got up to. In 1979, Chrysler approached Lotus to create a strict rally version of their Sunbeam three-door hatchback. Lotus, as you might imagine, rather enjoyed the challenge.
We're gonna do some dirt
They
racing
took the
here.
rear-wheel drive
Stay on
hatchback
dirt roads.
and changed everything that matters. They stiffened the suspension, improved the anti-roll bars, and widened the transmission tunnel.
As I go off the dirt road immediately.
Performance was increased by fitting a 2.2-litre version of the Lotus 911 slant four-cylinder engine, resulting in an impressive 250 brake horsepower, up from a meager 105 on the original.
Alright. We're gonna do it, folks.
The Lotus Sunbeam was revealed to the public
4.5 clicks to go.
in Geneva to widespread praise in the motoring media.
Thank you for the sparks. Israel, welcome, by the way. Little mixer heart. Earned some Forza influence from watching Forza on Mixer. I've crossed the red bridge there. Stars for star. Oops. Let's get off a bit there.
In 1980, Henri Toivonen won the 29th Lombard RAC Rally in his Sunbeam.
Better get back on that road, hey? Holy cow, look at all these sparks. I'm like getting back off the road, but I'm right beside the road. Global influence is going up, rank 105 now. Looks like we made it.
It almost makes you wonder if Lotus should do more conversions.
More mixer love.
Actually, Lotus should do more conversions. In fact, I'll call them right now.
It's kind of a fun event. This thing, it's like a car commercial while you drive. By the way, if anybody is watching and they haven't hit that follow button, please do so. It'd be really appreciated. Help me grow the stream. Level 105. $200,000 credits. I wonder how many spins I have piled up now, if I have any piled up. Bet you I have a couple. Just check that real quick. Oh, I got some. 7 spins. Scratch my mustache. Win a van. $50. Oh, just about 40. Got the 50 in the end. Oh, I missed the special edition. Come on, win something good. 150. Making my way towards buying that $10 million car. Glossy red parka. Parkas are good. You know, we're in the autumn season, so once it turns winter, that'll come in handy. Got a Union Jack tee. No whammies. Oh, I got the it dance. Be like that crazy god. Okay, the super spin. One super spin. Here we go. Anything good? So 190 rally shirt and a horn that I'm never gonna use. Let's see what the message center says. It might have me some design money too. If you want to try my design, it's there's the one I did in this game is in a hurricane. Got a couple I like and then 2 uses. Got some taxi money too. I also have a couple other designs too, but I can't remember what cars they're on. Lots of downloads on that one, 102 on that day there. Although I haven't been playing this game for that long, it's in October. Maybe it's carrying over from the Australia game. Right, I bet you this is getting close to the end of the British one.
I honestly think these might be some of the most beautiful cars in the world. And the story of how it came about is...
It's got 3 windshield wipers.
Really British. Get in the car and let's get this segment.
Mixer
of
points.
A favorite of mine. The company is almost 100 years old and was originally founded to build sidecars for motorcycles. But this is the car that really set the bar, I think. The 1961 E-Type. When he saw it, Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car in the world. High praise.
Hard charger.
He wasn't alone in his admiration. Accolades have followed this car ever since. It's been in movies, comics, games, and TV shows. Unlike some later cars in the marque, it wasn't just looks though. The E-Type was light and fast. It would do 153 miles an hour and stopped on innovative four-wheel brakes that were better than anything Ferrari or Porsche or even Mercedes-Benz had.
My car here has 3 windshield wipers. It's a good thing
solid,
because it's
too,
raining.
With a design based on the D-Type that won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 3 years in a row.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oops. Oopsie.
Anyone who owns an E-Type will tell you that the key to their reliability is to drive them regularly, as if you'd need the excuse.
That's my favorite sound in the game, is driving through a tunnel. That's awesome.
About 2,500
Awesome, I
were
tell
built,
ya.
and they're a common sight at auto shows, and surprisingly reasonably priced. All in all, an almost perfect Jaguar. The E-Type was the successor to the Le Mans winning D-Type. But what would that look like if Jaguar designed it today? In 2013, Jaguar answered that question with the F-Type Project 7, a spiritual successor to the E-Type. And
Looks like she's giving her directions rather than talking about this car.
Enjoyable Jaguar yet.
Oh, there we go. This is a sweet ride.
Displayed in the gorgeous D-Type curves and the distinctive aero hunch behind the driving position. But like the E-Type, it's not just a pretty place. Powered by a 5-litre V8 supercharged engine.
Get out of the
With
way.
a fully aluminium body, it's blisteringly fast, with a 0 to 60 speed of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 186 miles an hour. A car as beautiful
Which
as this
Lambo are you
surely
getting?
have been a carefully authored design. Actually,
You
it
get the
starts
Hurricane,
with
choose my
by
design.
designer Cesar Pieri, thrown together one Friday in his free time. Jaguar's design director Ian Callum.
If you use my design, it gives me design money the more you drive it.
The rest is history.
Oops. This is a busy road.
250 Project 7s were built, as both a successor to the E-Type and as a celebration of Jaguar's victories at Le Mans.
I haven't welcomed you and you're new. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Please hit that follow button. Be very appreciated.
You're right.
Oh,
Reset.
look how close I was.
Okay, everyone ready? Will you sing with me, standing in unison?
Oh, thank you, Tentacles, for following. Welcome.
Be seated.
Got to see me miss by just 1 second, but I'll get it this time.
Curves and a distinctive aero hunt behind the driving position. But like the E-Type, it's not just a pretty face.
Although I get to hear that tunnel noise again, that's awesome.
Powered by a 5-litre V8 supercharged engine.
I wonder if they're exactly the same
Aluminium
battery.
Body, it's
Or if it's
blisteringly
random.
fast, with a 0 to 60 speed of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 186 miles an hour. A car as beautiful as this must surely have been a carefully authored design.
Oh.
Actually,
Skid over the
it
road a
started
bit.
as a sketch by designer Cesar Pieri, thrown together one Friday in his free time. Jaguar's design.
I've got a good run here. I'll hopefully make it this time. Well, I was so close last time.
And asked him what it was. The rest is history.
Take the shortcut there in the middle of the meridian.
Project 7s were built, as both a successor to the E-Type and as a celebration of Jaguar's victories at Le Mans.
I have my radio off in the game and it still plays music. Just more backgroundy, I guess.
I think I speak for all
We
of us
made
when I
it.
say, thank heavens for
Made it, I
Cesar's
tell ya.
Friday afternoon doodle.
One stinking star. Well, stars for star. You get 2,500 influencer story. Almost gonna get a green jacket. Hope y'all are getting lots of Forza influence by watching.
We're almost done, but we saved the good stuff for last.
Oh, this must be the
A
last
spot of
one.
Rallying in the most British car of them all. Get in, strap in, and let's nail this one. There is one car built in Great
Stay on the
Britain
road.
that is quite fairly considered one of the most influential cars.
Funny
of the
place to keep the
century.
spare.
It's a surprisingly spacious little city car with a side-mounted engine. It's an icon of popular culture. It's been built on every continent where there's a car factory. It's the Mini.
The Mini.
The Mini Cooper S was built to be a performance machine with deeper engines, twin carburetors, and
I don't think I could even fit in one of those damn
this
things.
scrappy little machine would go on to achieve more than 30 racing
Too
victories
tall.
in the 1960s and 1970s. A Mini Cooper S flying number 37 placed first at the 1964 Monte Carlo Rally. Driven by Paddy Hopkirk and Henry Liddon, this was the last time all British crew would win the event. But not the last time a Mini would. At Monte Carlo in 1966, Minis took the first, second and third positions. They were all disqualified.
That sounds impressive.
Because they had dimming headlamps. Not because they were winning everything in sight. In 1999, the car of the
dimming
Century
headlights would be
Award
bad.
was presented to the most influential car of the 20th century. The Mini came second. It was beaten by the Model T Ford. That's fair, I suppose. 5.3 million Minis would be sold, making it the most popular British car.
Made it. Kind of tense for a second. I didn't know if it was finish line or not.
And then in 2000, BMW
Did you drive a
resumed
truck?
production of the Mini, breathing new life into
Oh, that's
the
not a
iconic
truck.
mark. If the Mini of the 1960s had its sights set on the roads of Monte Carlo, the X-Rayed Countryman has its eyes on something a little tougher.
It's an SUV.
The deserts and rough terrain of the Dakar, for starters. A wit once said that the only thing Mini in this monster was the pedal. That's rather missing the point, I think.
Sponsored by Monster, this one. Product placement for you.
The X-Rayed Countryman is much, much bigger than the Mini Cooper. It has to be. A stage of the Dakar demands literally tons of gear. You could call it a tank. It does rather sound like one.
Flip a rock, it sends you kind of wobbling. Oh. Flip a rock and it stops you altogether.
When Mini's X-Rayed division set out to build this thing, they had one goal in mind: winning the Dakar.
And
they
in the
did,
puddle.
every year, from 2012 to 2015.
Get back on that road.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It's designed to be driven for 2 weeks over deserts and badlands, 5 kilometers above sea level. And it still handles like a hot hatch on a nice bit of dry airspeed.
Scrape that wall.
Owners come and
We
go.
made it.
The heritage of a car like the Mini is
If anybody's
always
new and I haven't greeted you, welcome.
I fully expect to see Mini's wings fly.
Please hit that follow if you haven't done so. It's appreciated. Let's win some more here. I was looking at this Lego, but it's like 20 bucks to buy. It's like the cost of a real Lego set. Although you get more parts. With the 20 bucks of Lego, in real life you don't get very many parts.
This is quite the story. Bentley at Le Mans in the 1930s. Gentleman racers, heroic driving, and a personal hero of mine. Take good care of the cars, though. Both of them are mine. Bentley,
Reach the
a
destination
company
without
founded
exceeding
in
the damage
1919
limit.
in Cricklewood, North London, and purchased by Rolls-Royce in the
Alright, so we gotta be
30s.
careful.
A company synonymous with both
Watch
racing
over these erratic
and
drivers.
luxury. Perhaps the best example I know of those two extremes of British engineering. For almost a century, every Bentley was hand-built to exacting standards. So at the beginning of the 21st century, when
these things
Bentley
damage the
revealed
car
their
pretty
first
good.
mass-produced car, there were a
Watch
great
out for
many
those too.
questions. The car was the Continental GT, an elegant grand tourer that combined a racetrack pedigree with exquisite style and all the power.
This drives pretty smoothly. I'm talking about
The move to
this
mass
drives
production has
smoothly
done
compared to
nothing blunt
some of these
Bentley
other
experience.
vehicles.
The 2017 Continental Supersport is responsive,
Truck
fast,
that I drove does
and
not drive smoothly.
beautifully designed.
These vans. I'm driving on easy though, so I can talk to people if they want to talk to me. See? Not the end of the world to hit that grate. Avoided the head on. No probably damage. I'm already at
It brings together
a third
all-wheel
there, it
drive,
looks like, and I didn't
carbon
even
fiber
hit
bonnet
anything.
sides and side skirts to create the most powerful, performance-focused car the company has ever built.
And 3.9 clicks to go.
But never forget, Bentley's pedigree is racing, and the Bentley Continental embraces that. In 2007, a largely standard Continental Speed GT broke Bugatti's record for the flying kilometre on the frozen Baltic
That's close.
Sea.
I almost skid off the road a bit there.
And then in 2011, they broke their own record. 205 miles an hour, both ways, on ice. Even when building these gorgeous Grand Tourers, Bentley is driven to excellence. That was not
Oh!
bad, but could we make it a little more majestic?
One head on, ruined my car. Wow, poop.
Bentley, a company founded in 1919 in Cricklewood, North London, and purchased
Only
by
had 3
Rolls-Royce
clicks to
in the
go.
30s.
This will be it though. I'll
A
win this
company
time.
synonymous with
Thank you
both
for the
racing
sparks.
and
Your last hope.
luxury. Perhaps the best example I know of those two extremes of British
Welcome, by the way.
engineering. For almost a century, every Bentley was hand-built to
To see me in all my glory of ruining
so
my
at the
car
beginning
right
of
at
the
the end.
21st century, when Bentley revealed their first mass-produced car, there were a great many questions. The car was the Continental GT, an elegant grand tourer that combined a racetrack pedigree with exquisite style.
I get to hear all
the
this
power
commercial
you could
again.
need.
I'm sold. I want to buy a Bentley now. Ooh.
The move to mass
More
production
cars
has
on that
done nothing to blunt the Bentley
oncoming
experience.
lane.
The 2017 Continental
Excuse me.
Supersport is responsive, fast, and
By the way, anybody else that I haven't welcomed, welcome. Please hit that follow button if you can, please. Be appreciated. Oh. Take the shortcut through the guardrail there.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
To decide whether to try to cut across, I went the other way just in case.
It
It's a
brings
good decision.
together all-wheel drive, carbon fiber bonnet sides and side skirts to create the most powerful performance-focused
Thank you for
car
the host.
company has ever built.
Steve online. Welcome, Netros. Oh. Oh. See that? That was some enjoy.
But never forget, Bentley's pedigree is racing, and the Bentley Continental embraces
Well, thank you.
that. In 2007, a largely standard Continental Speed GT broke
Peace,
Bugatti's
yes.
record for the flying kilometre on the frozen Baltic Sea. And then in 2011,
thank you very
they
much.
broke their own record. 205 miles an hour.
1.5 kilometers to go here. Can we make it?
Ice, even when building these gorgeous Grand Tourers.
She's talking about the ice
Bentley
last
is
time.
driven to excellence.
Whole bunch of new people now. 7 seconds. Are we gonna bomb out at the last second? Gotta cut. Oh!
Reset and take that section again.
Well, crap. By the way, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, please give me a follow if you'd be appreciated.
In 1919
If you like to
in
follow.
Cricklewood, North London, and purchased by Rolls-Royce in the 30s. A company
You
synonymous
solved my...
with both
No, I
racing
haven't really looked
and
at it too
luxury.
much, to be honest.
Perhaps the best
It's
example
been busy.
I know of those two extremes of British engineering. For almost a century, every Bentley
Although I
was
did change my
hand-built
something
to
on my
exact
camera, though. I
standards.
figured that out.
So at the beginning of the 21st century, when Bentley revealed their first mass-produced car, there were a great many questions.
Oh, I'm driving in the bush. That's not good.
The car was the Continental GT, an elegant grand tourer that combined a racetrack pedigree with exquisite style.
How do you like the
and
camera?
all the power you could
Better? It's not moving all over the place.
The move
Things
to
are
mass
relatively
production
calm
has done
anyway
nothing
right now,
but
so
blunt the Bentley experience. The 2017
I guess until we
Continental
fix that, you can
Supersport
always
is
keep me
responsive, fast,
alerted if there's
and
an issue.
beautifully designed.
I took a little shortcut. Hopefully that cuts a second off. You know, I was thinking there's a guy named Stag. I should
Brings together all-wheel
send you his
drive,
name. That he was
carbon
looking for
fiber
a mod
body
too.
sides and side skirts to create the most powerful, performance-focused car the company has ever built.
He was trying to make me a mod. I should send you his name later when I get a chance. You could probably help him out because I think he'd like his channel actually.
But never forget, Bentley's pedigree is racing, and the Bentley Continental embraces that.
Not that I want to give you more work
In
by
2007, a largely standard Continental Speed GT broke
getting you to mod
Bugatti's
more
record
places,
for the
but
flying kilometre on the
I
frozen
just thought
Baltic
that
Sea.
you'd like his channel, and
And then
that
in
he happened to be looking for a
2011,
mod, and you like
they
doing
broke
that kind of
their own
stuff.
record. 205 miles an hour, both ways.
You can always check him out
on
anyway.
ice. Even when building these gorgeous Grand Tours,
Swag Can Kill, I think
Bentley
is his name.
driven to excellence.
But I think there's underscores in there. We made it this time. I wonder why I didn't make it
Today,
last time. I thought I had a good
Bentley means
run.
Modern, peerless luxury and elegance. But that's far from the full story. A century ago,
we're at
Bentley
2,000
meant something
sparks.
else entirely. It meant Le Mans. In
Thank you.
1930, eccentric race team owner Dorothy Paget financed a rather special Bentley at the Le Mans.
That was my last
It
hope
was
to
a
win that race there.
4.5-litre supercharged masterpiece, driven by Sir Henry.
I always like it when
Bentley
people
Boy
have fun
Burke.
names.
It posted the fastest time of the day, but it failed.
That's my shirt
to
today
finish.
anyway. What do we want? Time travel.
What a
When do we
race
want it?
was. Sir Henry's courageous driving
Irrelevant.
forced Rudolf Caracciolo's
Oh, crap.
7-litre Mercedes out of the race at the cost of his own victory.
Didn't
But
realize
in
it
doing
started.
so, he handed the day to the Bentley Sixes. A gentleman racer indeed.
Are you guys looking forward to the new Bill and Ted movies?
Sir Henry
can't
knew
get enough
he
of that
didn't have
piano.
anything to prove. In 1929, the adventurer Mrs. Mary Victor Bruce had already driven the resolutely modern 4.5-litre Bentley at Montlhéry, setting distance, speed,
That
and
cyberpunk
endurance
game looks like it's going to be awesome.
The Bentley's performance so annoyed Ettore Bugatti that he called it the world's fastest lorry.
Can I make it? We're just started late. What? Oh!
More time in that car, but we really do need to get this shot today.
It's like 0.5 seconds longer. Okay, this time we'll start because I'm paying attention.
But what a race it was. Sir Henry's courageous driving
Got a giant
forced Rudolf
tire in the back.
Maggio's 7-litre Mercedes out of the race at the cost of his own victory. But in doing so, he handed the day to the Bentley Sixes. A gentleman racer indeed.
I'm just paying attention to her story, you know, and then I don't know what's going on.
Sir Henry knew he didn't have anything to prove. In 1929, the adventurer
only got one
Mrs.
tail
Mary
light.
Victor Bruce had already driven the resolutely modern 4.5-litre Bentley at Montlhéry, setting distance, speed, and endurance records.
You can
The
see my
Bentley's
character's
performance
mittens.
so annoyed Ettore Bugatti that he called it the world's fastest lorry.
It's gonna be close.
The
Oh,
blower
got her
had
by
the
5
last
seconds
laugh.
that time.
In 2012,
Woo
it
woo!
was sold at auction for over £4 million, which is more than enough to buy a Veyron and
That's
a
worth 2
racing
stars,
truck,
that one.
if you're keeping score.
2 stars for star. Hey, Netro's changed his icon. It's like you can never tell who he is because his icon's different every time he comes. Alright, let's see what we get. Chevrolet Bel Air. That thing looks like it's souped up. Achievement! Rare achievement unlocked.
Like I told them, can't make a film about car
Well,
culture around
awesome.
here without you in it, can they?
Made it through that.
I'll let you know if they need you back.
What else is there to do in that? Is there any other story ones? That one is a story, skill streak. There's quite a lot to do in this game. They really... a lot of stuff in it. Drift Club. That's a story too. I did that one already. Where's my home? There it is. Purchase a treasure map. Oh, that's like a real money thing, I think.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
3,800 mixer points there. When it pops up the mixer thing, for me, is it? I wonder if it's popping at the same mixer points for you guys. Probably get more watching, I bet. Oh, there goes the back. We just barely got past that guy.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, we get the tunnel noise. Hey, listen. Just like that. I don't think that'd be an ASMR thing, but it would be pretty sweet on the ears if you're wearing headphones. Maybe it's relaxing to somebody. Then the giant crash. You know, it's actually was somebody's job to go and listen to the car motor noises for all these cars, probably, and make it authentic. Ooh, that was close. Oh yeah.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Go through here.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Look at, I'm rank 106 now. Got a wheel spin.
In 400 meters,
Found the
turn
trade.
left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, let's check out what clothes we got here. You know, because that's important. Look of coolness for my sim. Look at how cool she looks right now. Look any different with these other ones? It's kind of the same. She has a different hairstyle though. Change that one. There's the British shirt. Another t-shirt. Keep the mixer shirt for now. Got this parka, that's pretty cool for winter. Pop bomber. Like one of the pink ladies from Greece. Any new pants? Nope. Yellow shorts. Thank you. I just had to take that other comment out though, because it's against my rules. But welcome. Got some new black canvas shoes. New hats, nope. Eyes, nope. Hands, keep that one. So if anybody hasn't clicked that follow button, please do so. It'd be appreciated. See, almost level 15 mixer. Or no, almost level 16 mixer, I guess. Any new barn finds? No, it looks like we got all those. Probably get some more barn finds soon though. I'm level 90. I'm just talking about the mixer one that they had there. Where was that? I don't know. It said mixer beside it anyway. Where was it? Yeah, it was mixer level, I guess. I don't know. Probably watching this, you're gaining mixer levels too. I imagine. All right, so as far as it goes, I'm getting tired and I work tomorrow, so I gotta hit the hay here right away. So I'm just gonna see one of the stream team people are on here, and then if you can say hello from me. So yeah, please say hi. We're gonna go to Rogue XX Angel, just playing Saints Row. So say hi to me. If you haven't followed me, please click follow. I stream every day. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. So have a good night. And please hold, and I'll get you over to